Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you be across the globe. I'll be the logistic chief for ADF. I come here today to deliver a short message, and the title for that message now, courage. Courage to the Ambazonians. Courage to the nationalists. I come today to preach the word and the gospel for courage, determination, and focus. Now, wait till we come today for talk for people. Fellow Ambazonians, genuine freedom for people never ever be handed to them. Go for the history for the world, for the four corners of the world. If you talk about freedom, any genuine freedom, it never ever be handed to a people. You read about the storming of the Bastille. You read about the Haitian Revolution. You read about the American Revolution. But if you fight for their independence, nowhere for this world we don't fight for genuine independence. I mean, no be thing where they hand, because any form of independence we are oppressed hand over to you. Being a third party, it asks for it to be a cut in it. If we understand what we genuine freedom mean, we get to come to the realization, see, we get to do this by ourselves. And every bit, it counts. When I see the Francophonie country, how they call them, they explode across Africa, like Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, because their freedom will be genuine. The rap oppression, rap enslavement in another form, kind of most Africans. If we be bent and we mean, so one will be free. We have to understand the cost. What it will cost me to be a free nation. I can't forgive courage, determination, to preach the gospel for courage, determination. Make we no give up. The ideology for freedom don't be embedded in us. Now we will continue to fight for it. We will genuinely deserve it. If you believe, now two kinds of live in this world. You either be a master to take charge of your destiny, or you be led by your slave masters. We live in a very interesting time for this world. Now cowards, they go cower. Put their head for inside sun. Things that when you wake up, the problem will be solved. Ambazonians, with freedom, they for hands. As the president talk, we get up, we admire other nations, we stay with some of them. We will look at the history of how they fight to change the course of their destiny. It will be a day's walk. It wasn't a walk in the park. There were moments of uncertainty. When I hear America, the Battle of Boston, they've been lose that battle. They've been a very determined step for them to define their independence. But they continue with a little mind of hope and believe in which they fight for their independence from the British. And they Keep that light shining till they be free themselves. Ambassadors will get every tool available to free yourselves. We don't get no excuse for me for no fight for freedom. At times, when this revolution we started pick up steam for 2016, a lot of us will laugh, will write articles and make fun of who founding fathers then. Oh, why they do this? Why they be easy to hoodwink? We get the resources. Now laziness go make we go back off for fight for own freedom. Freedom will be cheap. It will not be cheap. But I come here today to preach the gospel of courage, hope, determination, and focus on which we want. We get to put footprints away. Future generation will stand, will talk, say, my ancestors were here. Now the only thing that we will get, no be money. Rich man died tomorrow, they forget about it. But your footprints will leave them to give a better life. We are future generation. We will talk about you for generations upon generations to come. We live in America, we always hear about Abraham Lincoln, the founding fathers of America, Thomas Jefferson, all those ones. We hear Thomas Jefferson and the crew. We are the founding fathers for America. We hear about them. They still talk about it 200 years ago, more than 200 years till today. We hear the Haitians. They talk about Dessalines. Since 18 something till today, they get founding fathers. We hear about Patrice Lumumba, where all over Africa talk about it because it stands for a people. Look how much we get, but the courage and the determination for free people, they make their names still be engraved in the indelible tombs, memory tombs. We hear about Thomas Sankara till today, and they will talk about Thomas Sankara for generations to come. Look at how rich he will be. But now wait till even go off a country, Burkina Faso. Ambazonians, freedom not cheap. Freedom not cheap. I want to take today, I just can't forgive courage, determination, and focus. All we go for recommit for this upcoming October 1st, where they come. We freedom make our hands. Now we go determine whether I want to be free or not of a language, these stateless citizens. The one good thing where I see I'm so far now for ground, now the consolidation and coordination of the forces, the fighting forces for ground. It will give you hope. Case in point, I will speak for my own state, the great state of Boy, as a coordinator for ADF for Boy, which I can see the high level of interaction amongst the ADF force and other forces in Boy. It be promising. I come today to tell the fighting forces and courage, brothers. We will not forget there were people who jail them for nothing. Or will not be impacted by this barbaric regime. It be remote control, the true talk by their colonial master France. But we get the capability to beat them. I get a cousin when we come up to check on something for you on the one came a cash 3 years ago. He did for jail just because he come from Ambazonia. He no commit no crime. He only came and see the Ambazonia. How many of we get that kind of stories then? How many of we will future don't be derailed by this evil regime? How many of we don't die across oceans? How many of we picking and be used, abused for Middle East? The sky. When I think nobody will destiny this. Some of us, they out, would yearn to go back home, for a free home. Ambazonians, I come today to give you courage. To preach the gospel of courage, determination, focus, and believe in ourselves. We don't see all kinds of things inside the revolution. I always talk in my video and say, so many people talk Ambazonia, but not the Ambazonians. We go get there. And no part for this war, for the history of the war, where an ideology for freedom don't be defeated. We get all the tools available. Mono pretend Ambazonians. We get all the tools available, be free. Every tool available. The end is defeatable. But as we talk, we don't go for join up, understand, say, we feel that we'll go come from outside. We don't be mortgage, we feel that, oh, I'll sort them for any person. Now we're supposed to make a determination for free ourselves. We don't get about 8 years of learning for this revolution. 8 years of history, recent history. I just want to talk one thing. The ground will change a lot because of the policies and way the AGOVs put on the ground. Liberation tax and other policies. Then. Some people, they will see good policy in place to implement them. But just the name AGOV, it make them, they don't want to do one. We don't become fight for name, we can't free land. You know, I will still go back. 17 in the way will be here in the music. But I want to talk. So one speech, so one particular speech with the president of AGOV City ever make up for New York. I want to look into that again. We'll analyze them bit by bit. If we talk security, it's not going to be a walk in the park. It will be a hard struggle. It will be very nice sounding. Some of us, yeah. But this is what he meant. I don't talk for every revolution. I go deep on time when I will be met with the spirit of despair. We don't know left and right. We don't know whether how it's going to end. But the focus now say we must be free. We don't test the consequences to stay under a bad regime like we can. We don't get no choice. We'll be bought a one-way ticket. The ticket for freedom. When I see this, you don't weed out a lot of people. Then people when I see they don't fall out, turn for the smooth with the enemy. Now that kind of power mongers. The people they will like we can run. It infect them. That the disease will infect them in us. Power, thief, easily brought out. When I say they don't feel himself, weed himself out. And they focus, determine one them. That they see stand, that they hold the fort. And they see be strong. We see be strong, capable, and able. I will play this video again. Now a video for courage. And I want to pick certain salient words them. With the president of AGOV CEB talk. It will sound like just sentences they make up. But I want to the call for now. Wait till we be see. Wait till we foresee and wait till we go through. But the end result I say we will be free. Being for this generation or the one to come. A mighty country like the US, it be a small country, smaller in wealth than Ambazonia. They become a whole mighty Britain, where they get the biggest sea fleet, they get the best, they be beaten. Mighty America, he entered Afghanistan for oppress them. 20 years and counting, they run for daylight out of Afghanistan. if you don't see mighty nations, they collapse in the eyes of a few when they believe in freedom. One more like Cameroon. Ambazonia will get the resources for free themselves. We get the resources. Who no pretend? Now just a little bit of commitment into this revolution. I will be free. It was going to be a hard struggle. We must be prepared for the next 10 years. You must psychologically your mind. If it happened before then, the next 10 years, we must be inside this very mix. We will stay focused, resilient for this. One of the most proudest people, I don't see them across as I move around across the US, are Eritreans. Very proud people, upright people with dignity and integrity. The next one we see, I mean, Burkina Faso people. Them. Eritreans are the most dignified people I don't come across because they fight for their independence by themselves. We get a lot of template to copy on for free ourselves. We don't claim we don't get resources. We don't claim we don't get the necessary tools that we use them. With freedom, they for we hands Ambazonians. We either be free or we'll continue to gobble up on the balls of a slave master for the continue to live the derail future, the destroy in the future. Tomorrow they go ask me. We don't give them the opportunity to fight the battle. We'll give them the opportunity for build Amazonia. We know we put ourselves position where they go ask me. So wait till we do. The functions they will put and the endless they will put the blueprint for a nation for we. They will leave Nigeria with a lot of uncertainty. They will be attacked. They will be undermined. But they will give the courage to come out to create a state. We state. And they have rolled out the plan. We, at this for each generation, will get the resources to fight the enemy. Now we tap that. And the future generation, they are responsible for build Ambazonia. We, for each generation, must look into the mirror and look at ourselves. We task for Ambazonia to fight. The fighting generation this for Ambazonia. We don't get anything for other Ambazonians just for fight. This generation go to sacrifice it all for free the land, for the future generation can build Ambazonia. We must implant people mind. We must get the fighting spirit, the fighting mind. This is the fighting generation of Ambazonia. Not the building one. Like the fighting generation is for Ambazonia. Because we get every resource and tool to free the land. We ancestors, they know we outsource the creation of Ambazonia for the future generation. This generation will outsource the fight for the future generation. We will fight the fight. That we must play. And we don't play. Now we turn. We turn and they turn to fight. Don't forget about anything. Keep your mind aside. Now the green ones and the dirty ones, they say, the charms, they kind of think, say, oh, they rush to power. When I say they don't fall out, this generation for Ambazonia will be built for fight. Now the soldier generation for Ambazonia, you must put up your side. He say, you come to fight. Now the fighting generation, this for Ambazonia, not the building one. Profiteer they don't come. But who understand deep inside, this is the fighting generation for Ambazonia. No place for bill. We get nothing for bill. All the resources we don't get for it now for fight. The future will build. Who would have himself mind? We live throughout life for fight. And the future can build Ambazonia. There's no way out. There's no way out. Running out of Ambazonia is the solution. Make I take this last time. I still play the president's speech. Some piece in there where I go cut them. I go stop about. Then We'll continue.
To tell the United Nations that the land they mortgaged to Cameroon will be recaptured by the brilliant people of Ambazonia.
Right! Yes!
That the complicity they had with the United Kingdom will be dampened. That your spirit, the indomitable spirit that has led you from your homes right here to this plaza, will not be extinguished by the banality of evil installed in our homeland. That the spirit that has awakened from the dusty street of Mutengene to the alleys of Bamenda will not be squashed by the brutality of Cameroon, the complicity of the United Nations, and the utter silence of the United Kingdom.
We don't experience them at the beginning of this revolution. We cry for streets for the West. We go naked. We turn Takumben for streets. When they come out, nothing. Now the country will tell us, say, we roll for never fight. No man will come for help now. Ambazonians, there is nobody coming to save you. You will have to fight this by yourself. Let's call this generation the fighting generation of Ambazonia. And that's our responsibility. We don't get no two choice. It talk. The complicity be across the world for keeping the global day. Not only we, the sub-Saharan Africans, will put that position in it. But you know, will be a slave and you'll be comfortable in your position. No. As dignified Ambazonians, we deny. The AGOC, we dignified members, we deny to take that position for life, for light. We were not created to be slaves. That's why we are rebelling and fighting. And we will die fighting. We will die fighting. That the fighting generation is for Ambazonia. Make we put an imprint of our mind.
For the blood of our people spilled, for those who've gone before us, we stand like valiant soldiers to lay our lives to ensure that their blood wasn't spilled in vain.
And I will task that. All of us for this generation must be fighters. We must fight in every way, shape, or form. We must fight in every way, shape, or form. Tomorrow, me personally, I leave footprint with Ambazonians that can't say and talk serious. They give in as much as they can for freedom. With you, be your own role.
That didn't die in vain. That the mothers who scream for their daughters, the fathers who are on the shore where their kids are detained, wouldn't mourn in vain.
And a lot of us, they don't kill a lot of us, but they will drag people out of jail since 2015, 2016. And before then, we are not even aware. We don't know where our children are. We don't know where some of them are. Some of them are still being whisked up and killed and thrown away. As an upright human being, now place as Ambazonians for continue to fight for justice for those people. We will fight as long as we breathe.
I have come here as a soldier of the revolution. Yes. I have come here to assure you that this is just the first step to internationalize our struggle, to make the international community understand our pain, the pain of the mothers, the yearning of the fathers, and the doubts plastered on the faces of our kids. That the land, the 43 square meter land that we own, will not be mortgaged, will not be taken by any other country. That we are ready. That we will fight block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, until the day, as the last speaker said, we will be able to install a government in Boya.
And it shall happen. It will come to happen by any means necessary, by any means possible.
Government for the Ambazonians, a government by the Ambazonians, that is going to speak for us, fight for us, make treaties for us. We are not going to allow an alien dominating power from Yaoundé to decide our future, decide the curriculum of our education, decide which language we speak in our court. And if the lawyer said no, right from here in New York, we send a message to Yaoundé that we are ready for the gendarmes, the bee, and all the evil spirits that have been installed in our home.
And we have proven that we are ready. Now, why that way they need a pass for some neighborhoods then? Now, why that way we don't put them under check. Those walls may come just because they be beautiful. We are doing it. I don't talk say Ambazonians get every tool way it requires to be a free nation. Now, just so some of us be lazy for understand. We get every resources for free ourselves.
That we will give our life for a free Ambazonia.
And now this generation, if you live for this generation, you want to get a meaning, you must put up your mind. We'll be prepared to fight the last blood, last man standing for give full life. Because this, I want to say, the fighting generation is for Ambazonia. They don't lay the blueprint for land. They sit down for we. We the fight to take them back. The fighting generation is. We don't feel look left, look right, or outsource this thing. We have to recommit. We don't get no choice. No, but staying out, it will make you think say you be free. For other people that land. We act like leeches for that land. When our place put that work, go back for one land. That is one thing. You know, the world thing will be the benefit of people fight to take over our land. You live for a country like America, if you get the money for pay for mortgage. But at the long run, even if you pay for all that mortgage, you will continue to pay tax for the rest of your life. But for your own country, you own your house, you own that house. Why would you fight for take back that land, stay for own land? Technically, we get everything always stay for this West, for this West. The one and the wish to get them. We just find out the things. We'll fight now for secure a generation. We'll not go run away from that. We'll go outsource them. Now task, now responsibility. Some of us will, I don't talk again, I repeat, some of us will laugh our ancestors then. Why they will just easily walk over them. They don't get the weapons. They are probably like to give you the blueprint. Now will get that mind, get every tool for 2020 something, to fight to take that land for owner. Move few generation can be like.
This country was built on the blood of people.
Now America they talk so. America was built on the blood of people. They be toil and they sweat, they fight. Till they beat the British, the greatest nation on earth. If they be do so to claim their own independence, when I think they'll hand for we.
From distant places, we are ready as soldiers of the revolution to make sure that one day, just one day, we have a homeland to call our own, a place to dwell in peace, a place where we as a people can decide our destiny. You've just got started. It's a long journey. Liberation is not a walk in the park, and I want you to be ready. Do not believe soothsayers.
My whole about that place. The president for Ego situation. It is not a walk in the park. It is a long journey. Don't believe the soothsayers who say that it's going to be an easy walk. That one are greedy, stingy, selfish, profiteers. Who the one take advantage for something way just because he did the way he did. When I don't see them, some if you say as they jump in, oh, we'll feel the land the next minute, and then there'll be ministers, there will be diplomats, there will be this, there will be that. No. If your intention for this revolution, maybe not say you want to make a gain or you want to leapfrog or make a gain or be something for Amazonia, think twice. The way once you don't fall out, run, do get out, type of even turn against the revolution. Like those leeches that were there amongst us.
Who said you are just going to have it on a platter of gold. It's gonna be a hard struggle. But the foot
is going to be a hard struggle. Listen to the next thing we talk.
Prince you live here today will be followed by those after us. They will know we were here. They will know we fought for them. They will know we died for them. They will know we did our part. And so they will use the same road map to be able to inhabit a free country. If that's the only thing we can give our children, let's do it for Mother Ambazonian. I want to thank your leadership. I want to thank
it is going to be a hard struggle. We should be ready for that. They will get there. I come today purposely to preach the gospel of courage, believe in ourselves, determination. We as dignified people deny by every means possible, say no, we destiny this. Our ancestors laid the blueprint. They take their own risk. They will be killed. They lay the blueprint for we. They hijack them. Now place for fight them. Now place for fight them. Take them. So that the future generation will build back on it. The present with toxicity, it is going to be a hard struggle. Don't believe in soothsayers who said it's going to be handed to you on a platter of gold. No. I come for call on Ambazonians who will prepare your mind for celebrate the 1st of October. Those are emblems, those are significant days in that, important days, and also for recommit into the revolution. Any little way, recommit back to freedom. We will get there. There wasn't going to be a walk in the park. There wasn't going to be a bed of roses. We've experienced thorns in our flesh. It was going to be a hard struggle. But the rest assured, we shall be free. At times, we might be full with despair. Oh, how this thing will end. No. The tougher the thing become, the clearer it is, so we'll free ourselves. I want to ask now, 3 years before Afghanistan, they want to try to break the backs of the US to get out of the country. You ask them, with all this mighty power where they get even nuclear weapons, now beat them. One thing Afghanistan to say, yes, we live for fight and for fight. Make sure, say, if that one will be our own mission, we'll continue to fight. And the fight, they continue till they beat America out of the land. No be guns, no be power, no be might, but they use just that spirit to say we need to be free, we don't want to be oppressed. Now, I call it a prophet for Africa. Ibrahim Traore, a slave, we know say the slave, people rebel, don't deserve pity, these people leave. Deserve no pity. And Ambazonians, we deny to be slaves. We refuse to be slaves. I want to tell you that the fighting generation is for Ambazonia. We don't get any people of Ambazonia except for fight. and we will be free. Prepare your mind the next 5 to 10 years. Video is anything or if it takes short, but we will be free. The end goal is we will be free. We no go give up. For the blood the young shed up. The ones that kill the innocent, everything we no go give up. We get everything for free land, for free ourselves. We have every tool available. One thing I say, we get up every morning, talk to Ambazonian will be free. I want to give one message for all Ambazonians. Genuine Ambazonians. I want to give one message. You know, some story they say, now when you hear about Hannibal, maybe there for North, Hannibal be there for, I think, Carthage, an old kingdom. Hannibal will threaten Rome seriously. But one spirit be there where every Roman be get them in them. And they make it like a mantra. They make it like a mantra. And they call on Ambazonians all. Make it like a mantra where you talk unconsciously inside you. When you see an Ambazonian, greet, good afternoon, brother. Ambazonian must be free. Good afternoon, sister. Ambazonian must be free. That one is the mantra where we all will carry this generation. Everywhere we meet up an Ambazonian, you greet, you tell to Ambazonian must be free. Put that mantra, internalize it. And you will see the magic we will walk on. On all we greeting supposed to be good morning, Ambazonian must be free. Good afternoon, Ambazonian must be free. Good evening, Ambazonian must be free. That one get to be the mantra to internalize with freedom. Every Ambazonian must carry that particular mantra. Wherever you meet an Ambazonian, you greet him. Good morning, Ambazonian must be free. On the phone, good afternoon, Ambazonian must be free. Wherever you go, good evening, Ambazonian must be free. Bro, how are you? Ambazonian must be free. We continue conversation. All we will carry that mantra. And when you carry that mantra, you internalize them. We will be free. Because we will fight for every means available for free land. I can't forgive the message of courage and determination. One takeaway, what I talk again, the mantra for freedom for Ambazonia. When you meet your brother, say, brother, good morning, Ambazonia must be free. Bro, how are you? Ambazonia must be free. On the phone, when you telephone, Ambazonia must be free. My man, how? Ambazonia people be free. My sister, how? Ambazonian must be free. Papa, how? Ambazonian people be free. That one of the mantra we all live to internalize them globally. And we will see the freedom will come. Because everything will belong to them. We think about the freedom of Ambazonia. If you love Ambazonia that much, that should be a mantra. I will live by that mantra. God bless you all. And I stay focused on the freedom of Ambazonia by any means possible. Do your own part. Do your bit. But today, I can't give you the courage and the mantra. Ambazonia must be free. That the greeting mantra that we all can.